Hey everybody, PCoutcast here, back with more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And we've got our two-handed vibroblade. It's pretty good. It's not upgradable, sadly. But it does do more damage, slightly more damage, than our Vibrosword and Prototype Vibroblade. Actually, you know what? That Prototype Vibroblade. Can I, like, take... this one. Can I take these things off of it? Yeah, that's a good idea. Save those items. Missions blade can... Yeah, there you go. You can have that. Nice. Okay, so we are... I guess we gotta head back to the Volcar base, and I'll take these guys. Karth is just such an irritating person to have. Transit back. I don't know if this is the best place to go from here, but... oh, okay, I can just go to... Which way is it? This way. I can just apparently... No, I'm going the wrong way. I can just walk up to the Volcar base this way. I don't have to go through the sewers and all that. That makes sense. Where are you? Oh, yeah, this is the cantina. Right. There's nobody waiting for us here. Just go in here. Thought they were going to meet me at the base. Oh, well, here we go. Slow, dramatic walk. I've heard the news. Gadon's dead. You've done well. Brejik himself would be here to congratulate you if he was not so busy preparing for the big sweep race. I've done my part, now you'd better live up to your end of the bargain. Here are the 500 credits for eliminating Gadon, and as promised, we will let you ride for the Black Vulcars and Big Swoop race. We'll provide you with a swoop bike that has the prototype accelerator installed. Your modified bike will be fast enough to beat every other racer on the track. When you win, Brejik will turn the girl over to you. You get Bastila, a Vulcar rider wins the race, and Brejik doesn't lose face for withdrawing his prize. Everybody wins. But I get the feeling you're not telling me something. There's one small thing you should be aware of before you race tomorrow. The prototype accelerator isn't exactly stable yet. There's a chance it might explode during the race. That's part of the reason Brejik installed it on your bike. None of our Vulcar riders are willing to risk their lives to win the prize. They're afraid of getting blown to bits. Why do you think I'm willing to risk my life? You've already gone to a great deal of trouble to get your hands on this Bastila. You want this Republic soldier in your possession for some reason. I don't know why. I really don't care, but I get the feeling you're willing to risk dying on the swoop bike if that's what it takes to get her. I'm not afraid to ride no bike. Glad to see you're being reasonable. The race is tomorrow, so I'm afraid you won't have time to practice, but... nobody will be able to keep up with your modified swoop. All you have to do is hold on tight, try not to smash into anything, and hope the accelerator doesn't explode. Simple. Get some rest, and I'll come for you in the morning to take you to the swoop track. Good luck, you're gonna need it. You spend a restless night on the Vulcar base. In the morning, when the Vulcars takes you to the swoop racing pits, where only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. So you're the one who's going to ride the swoop bike, eh? Don't worry, I've been working on the accelerator and stability won't be a problem, I hope. Camden mentioned that you've never done this before. You want me to run over the basics of handling a swoop bike for you? Sure. It's pretty simple, really. First, try not to crash into anything. There's debris and obstacles scattered all over the course, so watch out. All swoops are equipped with dynamic deflector systems, so hitting an obstacle won't cause you to crash, but it will shake you up a bit and slow you down. The track also has accelerator panels built into the surface. If you fly over one, you'll give your swoop a boost of speed, so try to hit them when you see them. When the engine starts running hot, you'll get a warning and you'll have to switch gears. Other than that, just try to hang on. You'll be fine. Alright, let's do it. Hold on, I better explain the rules to you. Each rider goes out on the track alone. At the end of the day, whoever posted the fastest time is the winner. Normally a rider can run as many heats as they want, but I don't know how long the prototype accelerator on your swoop will hold up. No more than 4 or 5 races, I'd guess. So make your runs count. Remember, the Valkyrs are counting on you. If we win this race, half of Gadden's crew will join us, and the Becks will be finished. I won't let you down. Sounds like you're ready. Go talk to the race announcer over by the counter. He'll give you the time to beat and get you out on the course. I'll be waiting for you here after the run, so I can make any tweaks or repairs to the troop in case you want to go out for another beat. Good luck, and don't worry about the prototype overheating and exploding while you're out on the track. That probably won't happen. Probably. Let's save on the saving. Can I talk to these people? Watch yourself out on the track, rookie. Every year we lose a couple of you first-timers. It'd be a real shame if Walker's lost their newest rider because of some careless mistake. Yeah, that'd be a real shame. I've never understood why so many of you new riders make your first competitive start in the biggest race of the year. You don't stand a chance against the more experienced riders, but if the Valkyrs want to throw away one of their entries on you, that's fine by me. Wow. Hey, look, there's fresh meat on the track. Well, don't get your hopes up, rookie. No first-year rider has ever won Swoop Racing season opener. You might have an edge because of that prototype accelerator Candy gave you, but it won't help you if it blows up while you're out on the track. You know that... Apparently he knows. Another rookie on the track, eh? Give you punks a helmet, a swoop bike, and suddenly you figure you're all racers. But the only reason you're here is because I passed on that prototype accelerator. It's too unstable. You can't collect the champion's prize if you're dead. No one's allowed to talk to the prisoner. You're here to race, right? Okay, let's see who your sponsor is. Ah, you're riding for the Black Valkyrs, I see. Used to be nobody could challenge the hidden Becks in this race, but now you Valkyrs are the team to beat. Okay, you're registered now. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed. We've only lost one rider today, and we want to keep it that way. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the track. What's the time to beat? Well... Anglo has the best time so far, 38:43. Good, but not the best I've ever seen. I don't know if it'll stand up. What happened to the rider you lost? Same as usual, he was pushing himself beyond his limits and he hit some debris in the track. The reflectors kept him from crashing, but the force of the impact jarred him from his swoop. Don't worry, they scraped what was left of him off. Scraped what was left of him off the track already. Just remember to hang on, and you should be okay. You can hit the track whenever you're ready. Okay, so get on the track. Left click the mouse to accelerate, shift gears. Use the movement keys D and A to avoid obstacles and hit accelerator pads. Alright. Oops. I'm forgetting to change gears. That's fine. Wow! You did it! You got the top time! You just beat racers who've been doing this for 20 years! This is amazing! Someone who's never ridden a swoop before today comes in here and... well, wait a minute. I don't believe this. Look at the board! One of the Becks just beat your time! Who's Unglu? I should have known. That's okay. Day ain't over yet. The accelerator's still holding together. You just have to get out there again and show them how it's done. Back again, I see. So you already hit the track. Not literally, of course. You've already lost one rider today. Yeah. What's the time to beat? 29:55. Good, but not the best I've ever seen. Okay, let's get you out on the track. Woo! You did it! You did it! In 20 years I've never seen anybody handle a swoop like that before. Nobody's going to beat that time. Nobody! I guess Candy knew what he was doing when he picked you to ride for us. Now, the only thing is to wait for the time to become official and go collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winner of this year's swoop race. Put your hands together and show your appreciation for one of the most daring riders the swoop track has ever seen. And here to present the champion's prize is the leader of the Black Vulkers himself,
I, Brezhik, leader of the Black Vulkers, am honored to award the victory prize to one of my own, once again proving the Vulkers are the premier gang of Taurus. Well done. Through your skill and courage, you have proven yourself the premier swoop rider and brought great glory to the Black Vulkers. That's why it is with the greatest sadness that I have to inform you of a slight change in the prize I am offering for your victory.
You better not try to cheat me, Brezhik.
When you hear what I have to say, you'll understand. It seems the woman I offered up as a prize is more than just a Republic officer. She's actually a Jedi. I've had to equip her with a neural disruptor collar to keep her mind in a state of unfocused confusion, just to make sure she doesn't use her force powers to escape. Obviously, I can't turn her over to you. It would be far too dangerous to have a Jedi as a slave. But rest assured, I'll find some other way to compensate you for your victory.
I can't do this, Brezhik. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw a victory prize after the race. It goes against all our most sacred traditions.
You fool! Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brezhik.
Oh, yeah.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brezhik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulkers, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Oh, boy. Dude. I mean, really, come on. Do I have no... Oh, I don't have any assistants. So we got one Vulker here. These guys are blue. 2 Vulkers there. And then we got him. Let's do some energy shield first. And we'll kill this guy. Hello. Nice. He's down. She's probably going to take care of him, so we'll just disengage there and take care of this guy. Oh, you missed. Come on. Go. Go, do it. Attack. Attack. I said attack. There we go. Problem solved. Yep, can I, just want to loot before we go running off. Remains of someone with some credits, and Brezhik should have some good stuff. Double-bladed lightsaber. Brezhik's belt, Brezhik's armband, Brezhik's gloves. What does all that do for us? Brezhik's gloves. Well, I don't have anything. I don't have any gloves, so dexterity. Memory package, I can't actually use that. Light scanner, no. Brejik's belt is resistance of 5 versus bludgeoning. I think I'll keep that one. Brejik's armband, what does that do? What's the difference between this and this? Damage resistance versus slashing? Okay. This is energy, electrical. Yeah, alright. And a double-bladed lightsaber, which I can't actually use yet. That's a shame.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
My name's Savage Opress. I'm here to save you. It's a long story. Winning the swoop race was the only way I could save you. Never mind that. I won the swoop race. You're my prize. I own you now.
You must have banked a turn too sharply, because it sounds like all the blood has rushed from your brain. I am Bastila, a member of the Jedi Order and a fleet commander for the Republic. Nobody owns me. Now, we don't have time for joking around. What are you doing here?
It's a long story.
Well, we don't have time for it now. We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go?
I've got somewhere safe to go. I was planning to take you there after I saved you from Brejik. Whoa, slow down. I'm in charge here. Remember, I saved you.
Saved me? Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulkars would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
Well, damn. I think you've got things confused. You were a helpless prisoner until I came along. I didn't need your help. With those Vulkars, I can handle myself. We don't have time for this. Karth is waiting for us.
I may have been a prisoner, but a Jedi is never helpless. Maybe you've heard of a little thing called the Force? But I suppose I shouldn't be too hard on you. You did try to save me, after all, even if it didn't go quite as planned. So let's get down to business. We're not out of danger yet. If I'm going to figure out a way for us to get off this planet, I need to know what kind of resources we can draw on. First, are we the only 2 survivors left from the Endor Spire?
Karth and I are already working on a plan to get off Terrace. We aren't the only survivors. Karth Onasi is alive. Hey, who said you're in charge here?
The Republic, for one. I was a fleet commander, remember? But I don't want you getting all worked up over nothing. So tell me, do you have a plan to get off this planet?
Karth and I were already working on a plan.
Karth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please take me to Karth right
You're
away.
also
Between the 3 of us, I'm
really
sure we can
arrogant.
figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
Right. Well, Brejik
Bastila,
already figured
you're
out you're a
alive.
Jedi.
Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time?
We were trying to find you, remember? Don't worry, we'll figure something out. I'm getting a little sick of your attitude, Bastila.
My attitude. It strikes me that you are the one in sore need of an attitude adjustment. I happen to be in charge of this mission, if you'll recall.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Both of you settle down. He's right. You aren't showing much leadership ability right now. Karth, you can't talk to your commanding officer like that. Yeah, screw you, Bastila.
You know, I had my doubts about this mission, but I figured the Jedi Council wouldn't put you in charge if you weren't prepared. But here you are, acting like a spoiled child.
I see. It's true that I don't have much military experience, Perhaps I should not be so quick to judge. Very well, Karth. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there. We just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Volkers, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Hey, I'm starting to look a little Sithy. Don't worry, I won't let that happen. Okay, so what now? Let's find a way off this planet.
I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened when we first met, like a vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Of you, fighting a dark Jedi. Revan, I guess.
This is strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity.
Are you saying I can use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
So does this mean I could be a Jedi?
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Okay. Seems legit, I guess. I don't think I can actually upgrade anything else, right? So Bastila, you experienced a powerful vision upon first meeting Bastila. The vision could be indication that you have a strong connection with the Force, but Bastila was reluctant to speculate. Escaping Terrace, Promised Land, Rakghoul Serum, Karth, Daya's bounty. I'm still searching for her and Largo. Dual Ring, Bendek. Oh, I gotta go back still and collect the bounty from Selvin. Okay. I guess I'll take Bastila. She's a pain in the butt, but sure. Why don't we just take the two most irritating people possible? That'll make this a little more exciting. You there, human. You are the rider who won the great swoop race in the Lower City, yes? What do you want? Me? I want nothing. I am only a runner. I work for a man who hired me. I have a message from Candra's Ordo. He says to meet him in the cantina. Candra's? Isn't that the Mandalorian that works for Davik? Why does he want to meet with me? Candra's didn't say why he wanted to meet you. He only said he had an offer you couldn't refuse. Given his connections, you can see why it would be foolish to ignore his request. Okay. I'll think about it. I would advise you not to put this meeting off for too long, human. Mandalorians are known for many things, but patience is not one of them. Yeah. Oh, you guys are upgraded.
Ready?
Yeah, you can level up, and so can you. What do you have as far as equipment is concerned? Oh, you really have nothing. Here, use the lightsaber. And you can't wear any armor. Sure, use a cardio regulator, I guess. And I think Garth is pretty much upgraded. Okay. We're here? No, we're there. Daya's apartment. Hey, I gotta go kill her.
You again? Why do you keep bothering me?
I'm here to collect the bounty on your head.
Wait, think about what you're doing. If that pig had just kept his hands to himself, I wouldn't have had to give him that scar with my vibroblade. He gets drunk and tries to force himself on me, and I get a bounty put on my head for defending myself. Where's the justice in that? Holden's the one to blame, not me.
I agree, but I can't kill Holden right now, so I don't care about justice. I want credits.
What's wrong with you? She doesn't deserve this.
She sliced that guy up. She's getting what she deserves. Fine, this is between you and Holden. I don't want to get involved. Yeah, Karth's right. Maybe we can help you out. No.
Then you're going to learn the same lesson I taught Holden. I'm not as helpless as I look.
Uh-huh.
Here. Yeah.
That was quick. Does she have anything on her? Repair kit. Okay, that is another one completed. Messenger. Oh, so we can... Candace is going to help us out. Oh, alright. We need to... I guess go to the upper city. Who's that? Just a random Twi'lek. So, what's the plan? We got the Equipment Emporium over there, Upper City Cantina, Upper City Clinic. Let's do some trading, I think. Sell some stuff off, see if there's... Oh, something's bothering you.
How can I help?
What do you want?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Before we rescued you, you mean?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brezhik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
Can you just admit that you were rescued? You didn't escape the Black Vulkars until we arrived, as I recall.
I admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulkar prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
Rescued the damsel in distress. Don't forget that. What can I say? I'm a talented individual.
Yes, I can see you do not lack an ability. Although modesty is another matter. When you've chosen to join this mission,
that's rich coming from you.
This much from you. The Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
You're trying to say I can control the Force? I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi.
Perhaps. But the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... Well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
I'm glad I'm Force-sensitive, or I couldn't have rescued you.
Ah, yes, the rescue again. Very well, for what it's worth, I concede the point to you. You rescued me from Brezhik, and yet we're still stuck here on Taurus. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this! A real live celebrity right here in my shop. Winning that swoop bike race has made you into something of a local hero. If times weren't so tough, I'd give you a discount, seeing as how you're a big celebrity and all. But with the Sith occupation, I can barely afford to keep the doors open.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me see what you got for sale.
Because of the Sith quarantine.
Okay, is there anything here I want? No. Fiber blades and stuff. Shiny Ritual brand. 3 to 13 physical damage. How does that compare to my my double vibroblade? Double-bladed sword. Yeah, I could have gotten one of these earlier on. Stealth generators and stuff. Where's my double-bladed? Is it on here? Is it not listed here because it's equipped? I don't know. Well, we can get rid of the vibro sword, I guess, and the prototype vibroblade, I suppose. Suppose those can just be thrown away and get rid of a couple heavy blasters. Got a lot of energy shields now. A lot of these things too. I really do need to take more of those. Mines, sure, we can get rid of. Oh, got a lot of frag mines. Synthesized odor? That cannot be sold. So she's got a ritual brand with 3 to 13 with a +1 attack modifier. Let's see how does that compare to this. 2 to 16. That's it. I mean, this can do 1 point less damage, but can also do 3 points more damage, so it's probably still better. What is that? The Upper City Cantina. I still want to go back, I guess, to the Lower City Cantina, right? How do I use the fast travel? I don't know how I do that. I'm really not sure. Well, whatever. We'll go over here. Maybe I'll save first, just in case we lose out on some stuff. I can also go and kill some more people over here. So there's always that. There's Bendick Starkiller.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
Okay.
My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
Why are you telling me this?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
What's in this for me?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. How exactly are you going to manage that?
Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan.
How am I supposed to get inside the base?
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Sweet. Why don't you do it yourself?
Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Alright, Canderous, you have yourself a deal.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javiyar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
And on that note, we will call this an episode. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.